Today we're watching the tape on Mikel Brown Jr., one of the most talented players in the 2026 NBA draft. Mikel had an up and down season as he dealt with back injuries and was fairly inconsistent, but at times Mikel showed flashes of superstar qualities. One word I would use to describe his game is creative. His passing ability, his handle, and three-point shooting were all deadly at times throughout his freshman season at Louisville. He has a great ability to manipulate defenses with his eyes out of ball screens and create open shots for his teammates. And while Mikel's passing was one of his greatest strengths at times, it also was his weakness at times, as he would try to make the home run pass or just try too hard to force passes that weren't necessarily there. In terms of movement and athleticism, Mikel has great burst, shifts gears at a high level, and takes very long strides getting downhill. And he measured at nearly 6'4" without shoes and nearly a 6'8" wingspan at the combine. So with that, let's get into the tape. So here we're going to start out this first play in transition. Defense overplays it, tries to go for a steal. Mikel makes him pay at the rim. But what you'll see here when you're watching him as he gets by this defender, that forces this defender right here to have to play two guys. So you'll see right here Mikel's kind of looking off that guy in the corner. You can see his eyes looking over towards the corner over here. That forces the defender to have to help into the corner. And then Mikel has a better lane to get downhill, get into this guy's body, finish through the contact with his length and his frame. This next one, got a quick ball screen. Defense, this big man has to show at the level here because Mikel's such a great pull-up jump shooter. And that leaves the roller wide open. Forces the help with the low man. He's got to come up. And then Louisville's playing with an advantage here. Defense is in rotation. And they end up getting a good shot out of it. Mikel just misses this one from the corner. But that's great offense. Here we've got another ball screen. SMU's kind of hedging and recovering with their ball screen coverage. So this defender, this big man's showing all the way out here, trying to force Mikel to have to take a wider angle so that this defender can get back and recover to stay in front of Mikel. But Mikel's too quick, too fast. He gets right around it, and now they're playing with an advantage because this guy had to come up from this guy and help to take away this pass. And then that leaves the guy down low near the rim wide open. And you can see Mikel use his eyes once again to look off that guy down here. This guy's in conflict. He has to guard two people. And then Mikel uses his eyes and finds the guy in the corner. Start the rotation. And he can't make him pay that time, but still a great play by Mikel nonetheless. Here we've got another one. This is just Mikel saying, I'm more talented than your whole team. Gets downhill immediately. Quick first step. Long strides. And I love this footwork here at the end. This long Euro step. Using his long strides. Is able to get past two defenders. Stay on balance. And finish this tough layup. Here we've got Mikel attacking off the catch, off the offensive rebound. So he's got a defender closing out to him. Fakes the pass, gets the defender out of position. You can see this defender leaning a little bit this way because of that little pump fake. Then Mikel gets going downhill, and he notices the defense collapsing already. This guy collapsed. This guy's in the paint. This guy's in the paint. So that's going to leave shooters open on the perimeter. And a live dribble left-hand pass. Mikel Brown. This is an elite pass. Puts it right on the money for an open shot. Shooter doesn't make it. But this is high-level stuff, advanced stuff for a freshman in the ACC. They end up getting another three out of it. Can't knock it down, but I mean, high level, very high level passing out of Mikel Brown. I put this in here just to show some of the vertical pop that he has. You didn't see it all the time on display at Louisville, probably due to some of the back injuries, but I mean, this is a real true 7-footer. He's going up and stealing this rebound away from. See his long arms, extends, goes and gets it, high points it. So you see some of the raw athleticism there. And if you're playing drop coverage against Mikel Brown, he's just going to torch you all day. He's going to live in these with these pull-up jumpers off three, and he's knocking these down. He's got somewhat of a flat shot. You'll see, like, not much arc on it sometimes. I think, dude, he's got kind of like a two-part shot, like a two-movement shot. It's not the smoothest, like one fluid motion, but if he gets that fixed, he's going to be an elite shooter because he's already a very good shooter. And if you're playing drop against him, he's going to knock it down most of the time. This is one area that Mikel needs to work on. He has the ability to make every pass in the book, but some of the decision making and some of the just, I don't want to say processing, but like here he doesn't see this low man kind of cheating over to take this pass away. So this is just one example of him just not making the right read out of this pick and roll. He tries to force that in there to the big man instead of making this pass out to the open shooter, because this guy's helping off to take away this guy. And so that's leaving this guy in the corner wide open. So that's got to be a pass out here next time. One thing he has to work on right there. Just making the right reads, seeing it clearly every time in the pick and roll. That just comes with experience and watching film. I think he'll be fine once he gets into the NBA. Some off-ball stuff, movement shooting. Love that he has the ability to do this. Just adds even more value knowing that he can move off ball and be versatile moving off ball with his shot, setting his feet. Defense goes under the screen. You're not going to be able to go under against Mikel Brown. His range is too deep. He sets his feet. That's a deep shot too. You can see once again the shot's not the most fluid all the time. He kind of kicks his feet out. It's kind of like a slingshot at times. Very flat, but he still makes it. And this is that's NBA range right there. So he's only going to get better with that jumper. He gets with NBA shooting coaches. They'll probably make some little tweaks. And he's going to be an elite shooter at the next level. Here's his pocket pass that he's very good at. Very advanced for his age. He gets his ball screen. Kind of plays with good pace. And he's skilled enough to fit it between this tight window here. Make the pass, get the defense in rotation. Open three. They can't convert this time. And this is just Mikel Brown blowing by. Once again, you're going to pressure him all the way out here. He's going to make one or two moves. A couple in between the legs moves. Lull your defender to sleep, hang. Cross between the legs, get right by you. Show off the burst, get to the line. Here we've got another pick and roll, empty side. Allows him to come off the screen and make a read. He sees that his player, his roller, gets below this defensive player right here. So 13 right here gets below the defensive player. And so that has to be a pocket pass every time. He makes the right read. He's got an advantage going to the bucket. Doesn't convert that time. But that's a great job by Mikel recognizing that his big got beneath the screen defender and makes the pass in a nice spot on target. Get him going to the rim for an opportunity. This one here, Mikel pushing the pace here. He's got kind of a switch, a cross match in transition. You just see Boopy Miller, his defender here, just passes him off to Walters down here. And so Mikel just likes this matchup. He's going to go right at him. Great quick spin move. Get to the rim. So you can see he kind of just gets into his body, and then once he feels the defender's hips open up towards the baseline, he's spinning back, making a quick spin move. Defender has to kind of drop his hips, flip his hips, and try and recover. But Mikel's just quicker. He gets to the basket, finishes. Nice pass in transition. Not the most accurate pass here, but I love the vision, keeping his head up in transition. He sees his guy with no one on him, leads him towards the basket, makes a finishable pass up near the rim. So it's great vision there. Another ball screen rep here. SMU's still doing this little hedge and recover where the big man shows at the level here, and then passes him back off to the point to the guard defender, and the big man recovers back to his man. But that leaves too much space for Mikel on this step back to get this shot off. He knocks it down off the dribble. Here we've got Mikel playing off the catch once again and just making a quick decision as a connective passer. Can't tell you how valuable this is out of an on-ball player, having the ability to make these reads in real time, play 0.5 basketball as they call it, make a decision in 0.5 seconds or less, realize that you've got a guy closing out to you, and then this shooter in the corner is going to be open. Look how quickly he makes his pass once he catches it out of the air. I mean, that's a special pass right there. Got another high ball screen here. SMU big man shows, recovers, gets another one, another show and recover. But this time Mikel gets around it. And then he's downhill. Going to the rim. Gets cut off, and then makes a crazy two-handed, off-the-dribble, mid-air skip pass to the shooter in the corner. I don't know how he gets this ball through all this traffic. So this is where kind of the turnovers come into play here. He took a lot of risks this year, plays like this, trying to make the high-level passes, make the home run play all the time. And when they worked out, they looked insane, like this one. But sometimes he would turn it over. But this is just elite vision, the length and the athleticism to get up in the air and look how high he gets on this pass. I mean, he's a good couple feet off the ground and make this skip pass into the corner, get a shooter a wide open shot. Elite playmaking, NBA level playmaking there from Mikel Brown. Some defense here. See Mikel, he can sit down in a stance when he needs to, when he really wants to. Gets around this screen. Good job kind of getting skinny, get around the screen, and then has the length to get a contest on this shot, make it a tough one. More playing off the catch here. Love to see this stuff right here because at the NBA level, you're not just going to have the ball in your hands all game. You're going to have to play off of other good players, other guards. And so he catches here, sees the guy running at him hard, pump fakes, gets him in the air, and then a little one or two dribbles, then just a little shovel pass with his left hand. He loves these off-ball passes. Special ability to do this at such a high level at his age with the left hand. I mean, this is not normal for a freshman to be able to make these passes with their offhand so often and so on target. Shows the elite level of skill that he has. We'll see it here again. Out of this pick and roll. Big man shows. And I mean, there isn't even really a pass here. Like, this guy's in decent position. He's not too far under the basket, helping out too much down there. But Mikel just fires a pass right on the money with his left hand off a live dribble. I don't think you understand. You don't know how hard this pass is. I mean, this is crazy. He's not even that open. But he somehow finds a way to get it there. And now number 9 can play off the catch, attack a closeout. Doesn't do anything with it there, but that's elite passing from Mikel Brown once again. Then here we've got some turnovers. This is just like some boneheaded stuff here. Like, I don't know what he's seeing when he makes this pass, to be honest. Like, there's nothing there. Nothing's open here. And this is like where he's sometimes, this is the result of him trying to make the home run play all the time. Like, there's just nothing there, and he tries to force it through the whole defense, and that's going to get stolen 10 times out of 10 in the NBA level. So that's the type of stuff that's going to have to get coached out of him. But he has all the tools to be a high-level playmaker, and once you eliminate those things, he's going to be an elite playmaker at the NBA level. We've got one more here. Tries to make another crazy left-handed, one-handed pass cross court, and that's just, you can't try and make that pass. Too far of a pass, too difficult of a pass to make in this situation here. So he's going to learn. He's going to get better with his decision-making, but he's got high-level passing and playmaking feel. So that's the tape on Mikel Brown Jr. I believe he's the most talented player outside of the top 4 in this upcoming NBA draft. I look at like the health concerns, and if those are settled, I believe he should be the pick at 5 for the Clippers. And if not, he definitely should be at 6 for the Brooklyn Nets. I just think his elite burst, his live dribble passing, shooting ability, and overall creativity are signs of a superstar in the NBA. When it all comes together, he can be an elite combo guard. He's the measurables that are good enough to give me confidence in his ability to hold up on the defensive end long term at the next level. And just comparison-wise, I see a little bit of Halliburton in terms of the passing creativity and manipulation of defenses using his eyes. And then a little bit of like Jamal Murray in terms of just like the overall scoring ability, athleticism, 3-level scorer, great handle, quickness, explosiveness. So I see those two guys as kind of like a hybrid between those two guys. At his peak, he can become a very good offensive player in the NBA. So hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a great day.